From January 1st, 2026, Nigeria will implement sweeping tax reforms signed into law by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigeria's Inland Revenue Service puts tax to GDP ratio at 13.5% with a target of 18% by 2027. But many Nigerians say they are still confused about what the reforms really mean.
When we come to this tax, we shall be hearing about the news all the time, like the government is bringing out tax that people will be paying. Number one, we can't even explain what really the tax is all about because they didn't really tell us what exactly the tax is for.
The government explains the reforms are aimed at widening the tax base, not increasing the burden on existing taxpayers.
We are not taxing poverty, but prosperity. We are not taxing seeds, but fruits. We are not taxing capital. We are not taxing investment, but profits and dividends.
Low-income earners making $552 or less a year will now be exempt from personal income tax, while small businesses with an annual turnover of $69,000 or less will no longer pay company income tax. For large companies, taxes will drop to 25%. The reforms also introduce a tax ombudsman to protect taxpayers. But for many Nigerians, the real concern is the one shared by many the world over.
We really want to see value for our money. So when we pay taxes, it should improve the roads, it should improve general infrastructure, health services, and security generally.
Beyond citizens, the government believes the reforms will make Nigeria more attractive to international investors.
If you invest in Nigeria, you don't bear extra burden of tax as part of your investment, and that means that your return on investment is enhanced. So these clearer rules, including dispute resolution rules, protection of taxpayers through the Office of the Tax Ombud, as well as lower cost of doing business, less risk and less arbitrary taxation are the reason why these reforms are globally credible for investors and development partners.
The government says Nigeria's new tax laws will ease pressure on workers and small businesses and help keep the cost of essentials down. But opposition is growing. Some lawmakers allege discrepancies in the legislation, while organized labor says it was excluded from the process. Unions are now warning of unrest if the reforms go ahead without greater transparency and public engagement. The controversy has drawn opposition parties to the streets, raising concerns over the new tax reforms.
What Nigerians oppose is imposing far-reaching tax laws on Nigerians at a time of severe economic hardship through a process that is legally disputed and socially disconnected from the people. It is unacceptable. It must be suspended.
Despite the pushback, the government says the tax reforms will go ahead as planned in 2026. For Nigerians like Gabi Isaac, the true measure will be whether higher taxes translate into better governance and visible improvements in everyday life. Poloum David, TRT World, Abuja.